and welcome back to English Manisa. In this video, we are going to discuss an article written by Robert Sparrow that is it okay to kick a robot dog? So, before moving further, let us know about the author, Robert Sparrow. Robert Sparrow is a name which is associated with academic and philosophical research, particularly in the fields of ethics, technology, and biotics. Robert Sparrow, who is a professor in the Department of Philosophy, it is worth noting that he is known for his work on the ethical implication of new technologies, including robotics, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology. Professors like Robert Sparrow often engage in examining the complex moral questions that arise from advancement in technology and how they impact society. So, the article Is It Okay to Kick a Robot Dog by Robert Sparrow dives into the tricky topics of how we should treat robots. While robots can't feel pain, but many people still think it's wrong to mistreat them. So here, Robert Sparrow refers to the act of impulsively kicking a robot dog as quintessentially human because it reflects a complex human response that goes beyond logic. While the robot dog doesn't have feelings, the act of kicking it reveals something about human nature and our emotions, our attitude or character. Here, author discusses a few reasons why this could be. The first one is here he talks about property damage. Robots often belong to someone, so kicking a robot would mean damaging someone else's property. So, damaging them is like damaging someone's car or bicycle. So, it is wrong to break other people's things. And he further says that if you damage a robot dog that belongs to someone else, it's like breaking their stuff. That's not fair or nice. I would be upset if someone broke my things. So, I agree that we should not damage robots, especially if they are not ours. Secondly, Sparrow talks about the idea that being mean to robots could lead to real life violence. People here argue that playing violent video games might make players act violently in real life, like PUBG and all. So, this idea is also a part of the talk about how being violent with robots might lead to real violence. That means if you play violent games, real life you will act violently. But others say this is not true because most people know the difference between make believe and real life. So, here the author says that the link between playing violent games and actually being violent is not proven, and many people disagree with this idea. Now, thirdly, Sparrow presents his own views, which focuses on what our actions towards robots say about us. Like if someone treats male robots nicely but is mean to female robots, that suggests that the person might be sexiest. That doesn't mean that in future we'll become mean. It shows what kind of person we are right now. Thus, the article ends by saying that we should think about what our treatment of robots reveals about us. If someone finds joy in beating a robot that look like their ex, it is a sign of bad character. It doesn't matter if this will make them act badly in future, but it is wrong right now. So here the author connects the action of kicking a robot dog of the Nicomachean Ethics written by Aristotle over 2000 years ago by focusing on what our action reveals about our characters. In Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle talks about how our action shows the kind of people we are. When it comes to kicking a robot dog, the author is not just worried about the robot, but also about what that action says about the person doing it. It shows our action and our emotion, our character. Just like Aristotle thought our action revealed our true selves, the author thinks that how we treat robots might show something about who we are and how we feel about things. It's not about the robots, it's about us. So, here in this article, Robert Sparrow argues that we should think carefully about how we treat robots. Even though they don't have feelings, how we act towards them might show something about our own character. It is a complex issue that makes us think deeply about who we are and how we should behave. So the author takes a complex stance on whether it is okay to kick a robot dog. He doesn't say it's completely right or wrong. Instead, he explained that robots don't feel pain, so kicking them is not wrong for that reason. However, he also talked about how our action towards robots might show something about our character or how we feel about certain things. So, here in this article, author suggests that we should think carefully about how we treat robots, not because of what the robots are, but because of what our actions might say about us. So, it's tricky issue. In this article, the author doesn't give a simple yes or no answer. So, yes, our actions do reveal our character. Our decision and behavior are reflections of our values and beliefs. So, every action we take shapes how others perceive us. It also impacts how we view ourselves each time we act in a certain way. Now, this unethical person's character might affect their actions. Like one of the primary ways personality factors affect behavior is by encouraging us to act in the same manner in a variety of settings. So, here in this article, Robert argued that we should think carefully about how we treat robots. Even though they don't have feelings, how we act towards them might show something about our own character. It is a complex issue that makes us think deeply about who we are and how we should behave. So, this is all for today's video. An article written by Robert Sparrow. Is it okay to kick a robot dog? I hope it would be helpful for you. Stay tuned for more videos and thanks for watching.